Them they pray make we run down. Never, 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 never. I'ma get that low. Girl, you the best I know. Our next move, they never know. They never know. Money go jack low. Girl, you the best I know. Our next move, they never know. They never know. Go too rough, so you know, girl, I be feeling this love. Even when I'm down, you wonder waiting this up. It's not blessing, I'ma no be luck. Baby, nobody feel day like you. I said nobody feel make me feel the way you do. I'ma get that low. Girl, you the best I know. Our next move, they never know. They never know. Money go jack low. Girl, you the best I know. Our next move, they never know. They never know. They never know. They never know. My lady, you know me no fit give up on you never. Wanna be with you forever, 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 forever. Oh baby, where we they go? Now forward and far, backward never. Them they pray make we run down. Never, 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 never. I'ma get that low. Girl, you the best I know. Our next move, they never know. They never know. Money go jack low. Girl, you the best I know. Our next move, they never know. They never know. They never know. They never know. Without you, baby, the journey go too rough. So you know, girl, I be feeling this love. Even when I'm down, you wonder waiting this up. It's not blessing, I'ma no be luck. Baby, nobody feel day like you. I said nobody feel make me feel the way you do. I'ma get that low. Girl, you the best I know. Our next move, they never know. They never know. Money go jack low. Girl, you the best I know. Our next move, they never know. They never know. They never know. They never know. They never know.
Let's go. There we are. Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We're here on the YouTube channel, on the Hohner YouTube channel. Kind of unusual, Saturday evening, but trying to do these last streams of the month before I'm going to Berlin next week teaching a masterclass. So, yeah, Saturday evening. Thank you for tuning in. Let us know from where you're tuning in. I can see some people in the chat already. There's David, there's KK from India, from England, people tuning in. Yuri, the best. We do know you from our fantastic challenges. And this is also how I got to know Gagi Svanidze. So we're doing these monthly challenges on Twitch. And the next one coming up is a Reggae Harmonica challenge on Tuesday.
Yes.
Gagi participated regularly in the challenges and is an amazing player located in Georgia. And I'm excited to finally get to know you in person. And yeah, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Konstantin, for joining me. You're awesome live. Okay. And thanks, Hohner, for this.
Yeah. This is awesome. Oh, KK says, can you please tell Hohner guys to keep Marine Band Deluxe stock in India? Man, I can tell them, but I don't know if I can influence things. So yeah. Man, Gagi, it must be kind of late at your place. What's the time over there?
Now 11 p.m.
11 p.m. Yeah. Man, that's the time for creative people.
Yes. Artistic people, they don't sleep.
Nice. Yeah. I told you before, like, I don't know if I know too many Georgian people. Told you about this classical violinist I know. But it would be interesting to hear about your early life in Georgia and how you first became interested in music.
Okay.
Because maybe it wasn't harmonica in the first place, was it?
What?
Maybe it wasn't harmonica in the first place, was it?
No. I discussed it very closely, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, my musical journey began at a very young age, when I was about 2 or 3 years old, maybe. And I still remember in our old vinyl record player at home, okay? And I was a very busy child. And thing that can relax me was the music on. And the music always playing in my house. And artists like Eric Clapton, B.B. King, James Brown, Prince, Michael Jackson, and others. These phenomenal artists fill our space with these sounds, okay? My mother played the piano very beautifully and used to sing at the conservatory in her young ages. And the other side, my father was one of the leading architecture in the city where I'm living now, okay? And so I grew up in a very artistic family. At the age of maybe 8, yes, I taking traditional Georgian dance classes and continued it for 10 years, maybe. I was dancing there. And I told you this, telling you, because it helped me shape my sense of rhythm, okay, and ear for music. Around the same time, my father would bring back musical gifts from business architectural trips. Walkmans, CD players. And funny enough, that because I was a busy child, never bought me a toy guns or toy knives or balls on like this. Always music-related things, okay? And my room looked like the mini music store. And later I studied at theater and film university and became a professional actor. But I never lost my passion of music because I'm always listening to good music, okay? And my connection to a harmonica goes very, very back, Konstantin. It's to a childhood. I remember a friend of mine in the school once bought a 10-hole diatonic harmonica and mentioned how hard it was to play. Because everybody thinks that harmonica is easy because it's small, you can carry this on
Yeah.
your pocket, but it's not true, you know it. And during that period, some Georgian musicians also asked me to try it, especially since they noticed how I drawn I was to American roots music, okay? But I didn't take it seriously at first, as I had no background in music
Same, yeah.
theory, and I had never played on instrument before, okay? And everything changed when I officially joined in the Rustaveli National Theatre, one of the most precious institutions in my country. That's why it's called national, because it's first theater in my country. And I have a great honor of working under most famous director, Robert Stulva. He is staging out of the board in other countries too, his famous performances. And his production were filled with sound, classical and jazz, because he loves very much this kind of music. And he also can play this jazz and classical. And I began to hear the deep connection between sound and storytelling, okay? And his musical sensitivity shaped my own understanding of how music and narrative can become one powerful experience. And one day, when I was about 26 or 27, I began very late this thing, Konstantin. My friend, girlfriend, gave me a harmonica for my birthday. Because he also loved this kind of music, American music, okay, blues rock and
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin and Deep Purple. And I didn't even open the box at first. When I shook it, I thought it was perfume or lighter or little knife.
Of course, yeah.
Like this. But when I opened it in the home when I arrived, there it was a Hohner Silver Star in the key of D.
Interesting
And,
choice, yeah.
Yes, and as many of first I believe it, and it made sound both while inhaling and exhaling. Okay, and that was my first harmonica moment. And after that, I noticed the teeny letter there written D on the side, and search online what is D, and learned that D means. Relative to re, because in my country note name is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, okay? Not the C, D, F, G, A, B. And that was literally my music theory lesson first.
Right.
And I remember I was watching TV and was practicing this chugging things and chordal things. These things. And there was a concert where Eric Clapton was performing. This concert name is Live in Hyde Park. It's shooted in 1996 or 1997, I don't remember. And he was performing his songs from his blues famous album, From the Cradle. And this album is harmonica player is there, Jerry Portnoy, who was Muddy Waters' harp player, okay? And Jerry was played on harmonica, Eddie Boyd's famous song called 5 Long Years, okay? And that solo really got me because I was searched how can people play the single notes, okay? Because it was very difficult for me at first. And I realized that my harmonica and that Jerry's harmonica, what he was playing, was the same key, okay? In the key of D. This song was in the A written in the D second position.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, I'm gonna learn that solo and start copying it note for note. It took me time, but nailed it. And that moment was my true entry into the world of blues harmonic. Okay. After that, I find that Jerry Portnoy is taught on the lessons in the blues education platform called Sonic Junction. You know it?
I might have seen like some of these instructional snippets before. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Sonic Junction. It's a blues constructional website. There is the blues piano, blues guitar, blues
Okay.
ukulele, and in the harmonica section there is Jerry Portnoy, Rick Estrin, and Dennis Broom. Okay. And I began studying seriously first techniques, then full songs. Jerry was breakdowning these classical blues tunes. And discovered this John Lee Williamson, Rice Miller, Little Walter Jr., Big Walter, James Conn, Slim Harpo, Jimmy, and so many more.
So you were like able to play bendings early on, like
No.
transcribing the Jerry Portnoy solo. Did you have to bend there already?
Yes, but also I was on this constructional website because Jerry's introduction there techniques on blues harp. Okay, and feel this when I was practicing on technique, then I learned this solo and played like and filled entire maybe 8 note Konstantin, transcribing their solos and studying their styles. I still have them today, these notebooks. I can show.
Right, yeah.
because it's a treasure for young players. I written this Sonny Boy Williamson, Cross My Heart, and it's written in the 2, 3, like with arrows and something like this. Because in the early age, everybody doing these things. Okay.
Yeah, I remember doing this with like Carlos Junco songs and albums, and like I don't know, that was me transcribing back then. It was just like these tiny pieces of paper, and I would just like write them out, and I lost all the paper. Like I don't know, but I can still play the solos.
Yeah.
Keika asks, are those law books behind you, sir?
What?
The books behind you, are those law books? Is somebody asking?
No, it's books.
It's just random books.
Yeah, books, because I like reading, so on, like this. Little then, like most beginners, okay, I started with lipping, okay, and Jerry also playing first 3 hole with the lip and then goes to tongue blocking, okay, except this 8, 9, 10 hole bands,
right?
Except this, okay. But later, when I finished this all his lessons, I shifted to a Rick Estrin and Dennis Gruling, but they were doing things that lip person could not achieve, okay, slabs, textures, octaves, and trills, and like this. It was very hard the first time, but I eventually mastered it. Okay. During this period, if you know, harmonica player he is also in the Hohner's family, Spanish harmonica blues player, Mingo. Do you know it?
I'm not sure. I didn't interview him yet.
Mingo. I don't remember his second name. Okay, and his concert was in Georgia, and there I met a young guitarist. He is also a Georgian, named Otar Patrishvili, blues guitarist, and we formed a band, Delta Blues Band, and called Boogeyman. There were no vocals, just music. We composed about 16 original instrumentals.
Okay.
And hit the stage. We were in the TV shows, live shows, and so on. We let the harmonica speak because it's in my country it's a very rare instrument. I'll discuss this later.
I believe,
Okay.
yeah. How many other players do you know in your country who like play actual concerts?
One,
One.
but he's from America.
Okay.
And he's about 60 years old. He's old.
Yeah.
But I know one guy, he have no concerts, but I know that he's playing the harmonica. Okay, we meet and talk to each other. Okay, and after that, while I browsing YouTube, I came across an unbelievable harmonica player, and I thought, what is this? What is doing? And it was Jason Ricci. And his music got to me very much. Not just speed, he had depth. No. Really, that's what got me. It was the melody and emotion, like deep melodic phrasing in blues. Because I have never ever on the. I was playing the Chicago blues, okay, and when I hear the Jason Ricci's melody, phrasing, and so on, it was amazing. And I trying to copying his solos, starting this, and noticed that they are very strange notes. At first, I thought it was he was using a different tuned harmonic.
Hmm.
Okay, but later I realized that it was overbending, overblow, overdraw technique, and I started this. And I was depressed at first time because I thought that it can be it. How can I this uh, overbends? We are impossible for tongue bucking. I thought, and
Yeah.
after that I found Dennis Grueling interview, some maybe on YouTube, and he was said that it's possible to do overbends while tongue blocking. Okay, and that gave me hope. And I doubled down in practice. I played maybe 2 or 4 or 5 hours per day, and eventually mastered it. Tongue block, overblow, and overthrow. Today I'm playing 100% tongue blocking.
Oh yeah. That's what Boaz asks in the chat already. Interesting. Yeah.
And then I shift. I did some licks in the bottom of the harp, and then I shifted to how it could be on the then upper second octave. Okay, it's all tongue blocked, and I started to figure out how it's weird. And
Yeah.
then after that was come this pandemic COVID-19 era. And Jason Ricci posted one of his social media about offering free Skype masterclasses. Okay,
Hmm.
because his concerts and gigs were cancelled, and the whole world stopped in that period. And I sent him my email and share my full artistic background, including their theater and film career, prizes. By the way, Konstantin, I won the best actor in your country at the Cottbus Film Festival.
Yeah, I read about that.
Yes, it was 2011. Yes,
Crazy. Yeah.
in the film Salt White. Okay, and Jason agreed to teach me weekly, and he helped me dive deeper into music, and we have wonderful master classes. We discussed everything: politics, art, everything.
Yeah.
Especially music and harmonica scales, arpeggios, those music theory, melodic minor stuff, and this how to play melodically blues and like things like this. Okay.
Nice, yeah.
This gypsy style blues or something like this. And finally, it was priceless. And then after 2 months or something like this, it told me that you know what to do, man. Keep going, Gagi. And I stopped these lessons, but he have a very good thing on his YouTube channel, Free Friday harmonica lessons, and I always looking for these lessons. And after this, on weekend, I'm playing and practicing. Okay.
Right, yeah.
Later, then after these lessons, Jason also teach me how to play not the blues, on the other style of music like pop, jazz, or these things. And famous Georgian band named Anik invited me to collaborate. Okay, fortunately, I don't know. And they mix jazz, funk, hip hop, bossa nova, and folk, these genres. And when I searched this band, I saw that their videos hit millions views, okay, on YouTube. And I, for the first time, wrote the harmonica solo in a bossa nova plus hip hop style, and stepped out of my blues comfort zone, okay.
Right.
And I even appeared in their official video, which is shooted in the one single shot, uninterrupted shot. It was amazing because imagine that 5 minutes, it's uninterrupted shot, and there is fighting, there is a dancing, there is a drinking sense, and it was crazy. Okay, that's it. That's how I came from in this. Then I realized my debut album. Okay, Blues
Okay.
Echo, because like many others, I started my harmonica journey with the blues, and I want to realize second album, which will be maybe jazz echoes or funk echoes, and after that classical echoes. Because I now shifted on chromatic, and I want to try it chromatic, my third or fourth album.
Yeah. When did you get your first chromatic?
About a year or 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still working on scales and arpeggios and copying the Stevie Wonder song, and I'm this period now. Okay.
Yeah, you got like a favorite chromatic player out there?
Philip Jersey.
Okay.
Now on these days, Grigory Maredon, who is
Yeah, like next week, it's so funny. We're giving these master classes in Berlin, and I'm giving like my diatonic masterclass, and Philip is also going to give a chromatic masterclass. And I wish I could just sit down in his masterclass, you know.
Oh, it will be very cool.
But
I decided I want to enter his pattern page when I learn this everything, this arpeggios and so on, the scales and in all keys and other. Then I want to enter his Patreon because I want this.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's nice to play some chromatic. Really cool, different sound, and I also have fun taking out the chromatic from time to time.
Yeah. And I want to say that in the past summer, I'm also a UI UX designer. I'm designing the websites. Okay, a website, the 3 segments: tablet and mobiles and two. And my friend of mine asked me to make him this artistic web. Okay, and I was searching this musicians' websites for inspiration, and I searched also a Jason Ricci's official website, mooket.org. and discovered that he was coming to Europe on tour in the past year. Okay, and
Yeah.
I traveled for 1,000 kilometers just to say thank you what he does for me. And we had their jam sessions. You saw this
I
in
saw
the
this video. Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah,
where
yeah,
was
yeah.
that? Where did you
Yes,
have
it
to
was the
travel?
amplified harmonica challenge, and I put there this video.
Yeah. Where did you perform there? Like where did you travel for this?
Yes, I was in Germany first. Then I went in the Hague, in the Netherlands, and
Oh, it was in the
then
Netherlands.
yes, in the
Crazy.
musical. Named was the musical this where we jammed. And
Yeah.
after that, I went into the Belgium. Okay, he was performing in the Blues Fest. Mhm. And this experience I'll never forget because we know Jason Ricci from the screen. And when you are in
Right.
his live, it's incredible, it's crazy.
Man, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean,
Yes,
I
and I
also
often
like either way. I love the Netherlands.
yes. And I often joke to my friend that I made the whole trip just to shake his hand. Because when a legend teaches for a free, okay, it's a true blessing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because like also I feel like Netherlands and like Belgium, they have like quite a blues scene, more than Germany, I guess. And also for me, same kind of similar. Like my first like harmonica workshop
Mhm.
experiences as like a student were in the Netherlands. Like at some point, I got in touch with Ben Bouwman. He's from the Netherlands, and he gave
Mhm.
workshops and he hosted stuff, and he also had invited other players to teach, and he invited Carlos Del Junco to give a master
Yes.
class. So that was like
Mhm.
very close to my hometown. It was like a 40 minute drive by car, easy.
Yeah.
And that's where I saw Carlos Del Junco live, and yeah, so I can definitely relate to this. Like these people from online, and like you're listening to the music already, and
Man.
then
It was crazy. It's another sound. And when and the Jason's band, this Bad Kind, okay, they are phenomenal guys and musicians too. And but it's another feeling too. And when you are jamming with Jason, it's another planet. I was very afraid when he called it, come on, Gagi, up to the stage when he said this. I was afraid.
yeah, was it like a kind of a spontaneous thing, or I mean, he told you before the concert?
No, before the concert, we have a discussion. I gave him a present, our Georgian food, something like this, traditional.
Yeah.
And we discussed, we playing there and so on. And he said to me, "Have you a harmonica with you?" Yes, I have. What What do you want to play? No, I don't think. And after this discussion, we speak about this one chord blues where you must this melody kind things to do because it's only there's no changes. There's no chord 4 and 5 or something like it's one thing and we jam on this kind of piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you always carry a harmonica with you?
No.
Okay.
No,
I mean,
no,
some
no.
people do.
Yeah. At the first time, I was carrying the harmonica, and if I somewhere or with the car was driving, I was playing very quietly. Okay.
Yeah.
But now everybody knows that I'm playing harmonica, and it's. But I don't care these things.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to carry one around very often starting out too, but now not always. Sometimes I still got like this necklace with a little lady harmonica.
Yeah. Little this.
Yeah, but like somebody customized it for me,
Yes. I have
so
never.
I can overblow it. You know.
I have never ever had a custom harp, Konstantin, because I'm living in the country. Okay, where you can't buy the normal instrument in the music shops. There are no harmonica. In the whole my playing about 14 years now. Okay, I searched and I saw the normal instrument in the shops. It was Leo's car harmonica, it was a classic marine band harmonica, and Suzuki Pro Master harmonica. But it's very, very expensive. Okay,
Hmm.
because it's we are not popular in my country, and if they are selling harmonicas, which is about $2 or $3, they are selling this about 35 or $40. This Black Swan or something like this. This harmonica is garbage for me, and I'm
Yeah.
buying from Amazon and eBay on these sites. Okay, because it's very expensive. Marine band was about for $200, something like this.
What?
Yeah, but I have
That's
never
crazy.
ever, but I never ever seen the chromatic harmonica in the Georgian shops, music shops. Never.
Wow. And right now, like, what's like your favorite model to play? You have a rocket in your hands.
Yes, Rocket. Rocket. I also am playing in the crossover. Okay, I have special 20s too, and I'm changing it. First time I was playing on Suzuki. Okay, then I shifted to Seidel. I tried, but I found that Hohner have this platin reed, which material it's
Yeah.
and it's very easy to bend, and it's very easy to how can I say this, figure out. Okay, you can play softly, you can play hard, you can everything you can do for this. And if you know a little bit tunings and this embossing and this stuff, I know this now, and I'm doing in my own customs. Okay, I'm screwed up at first and doing things. Okay, and
Right.
you can overblow and overthrow there easily. Okay.
Where did you learn about this?
I learned this when I bought my special 20 package. I was in the Frankfurt festival from my job from theater, okay, in the Frankfurt.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was by where the three CGA, there is three harmonica in the box, okay, special
Hmm.
20. And there was a little something like a little ticket or and we are the David Barrett is discussing his lessons,
Oh,
okay, and
right.
there is a section how to customize harmonics,
I see.
okay, and I learned this. I have three this voucher, and
Oh,
I
yeah. Yeah.
learned very carefully. I damaged one of the harmonica, but
Of
now
course.
after that I learned. Okay, and that's it. We are living in an amazing time, this internet era, because I had never imagined that Joe Filisco, Carlos Delfinco, Howard Levy, and Adam Gasso, and one day judged me through your Hohner World Harmonica Challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and the guys, I don't ever know who is there like I am, the participant. Okay, they are awesome. They are crazy. They are professional players. Everybody there, especially in the advanced player side.
That's very true. Yeah. Harmonica and Guitar asks, do you play Georgian songs too on the harmonica?
Yes, I have in my YouTube channel and the TikTok page. I have these several things, but I played it on the 12th position because
Okay.
it's absolutely major songs. Okay, and you can check this. It's a famous a famous Sukhishvili choreographer named Sukhishvili Liko, and his piece I take and played on harmonica because originally it's played on the trumpet. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you're active on TikTok. That's good. Because like I'm always thinking of like how do young players start out playing the harmonica nowadays, you know? Like it's not in music schools, it's not at music conservatories. Like how can young people find out? It's always a coincidence in some sort of way.
I have students.
How did they start out? Why?
What?
Like your students, like how did they find out about the harmonica?
From my videos and
from your videos, yeah.
From solutions and so on. And what is I always tell to my students that don't just play, okay? Say something. I say it with a feeling, with truth. Let the harmonica speak, because I'm always told him that I can teach you a technique. It's no problem. It's tongue blocking or bending and so on and so on. But I can teach you how to speak, how to connect with the. You must listen music. It may take 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Okay, and they are listen to me, and because they know that I'm playing harmonica.
Yeah, but that's it. Like that's why. I mean, social media. That's how people get to know the harmonica nowadays. I guess. I mean, it's not really on TV, not too often. And besides that, it's kind of hard. Like even if you can hear it on the radio in a few songs, most people won't be like, oh yeah, that's a harmonica, or they're not very conscious about it, you know. So the videos we just post on social media are important for new players to come up, you know.
And the craziest thing is that in my country, it was no popular how now is the harmonica, and I'm trying to do this, okay? Because I'm going to European tours in the Jason Ricci live. I'm taking part in the Hohner harmonica live challenges, okay? And the jam sessions and so on and so on and so on. And I'm very happy for this.
Yeah. So what's like the feedback you get in your own country from audiences and stuff like?
I have a YouTube channel. I have TikTok. I have several things, Spotify, but I had never ever in my 13 years or 14 years playing, I have never this dislike. I have never gave me this dislike. Okay, everybody likes this. But when they start to learning from me, and the discovering that it's not very easy, it's very difficult, they are passing.
Yeah. So how is practicing for you nowadays? Like, do you have like a practice routine? Like, how do you maintain your skills?
Yeah. I tell you how I'm practicing. Okay, maybe 3 times in the week I'm playing diatonic harmonica, but the other I'm playing chromatic harmonica, and the
Man,
diatonic
that's interesting.
harmonica.
This is like the second time I hear this. I talked to
And
Shane in this other Hohner live, and he was also like, "Yeah, these days out of the week I'm playing the diatonic, and the other ones I'm playing chromatic." Like,
yeah.
interesting.
Because I'm playing on diatonic these scales and pentatonics and so on, which is not only the up and down the scale, not this, also this transitions there, huh? And these things, okay? But the chromatic harmonica, I'm playing scales in all keys. Okay,
Yeah.
I started melodic minor stuff now, and the songs I break down, especially Stevie Wonder song. I'm touching the jazz only standards only. This all
Cool,
of
yeah.
me, autumn leaves, and this kind of things. I'm don't playing the bebop stuffs, and it's the early days because it's too early. Okay, for me.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah, for me it's just grabbing the chromatic for pop music, I guess. And the Stevie Wonder sound. Yeah. That's what I had to do early on when
Yeah,
I had to do some harmonica jobs, kind of, and then people were like, "Oh yeah, we need the Stevie Wonder sound on this recording," and then you gotta play the chromatic, you know?
yeah. And someone asked me in the from this community of modern blues harmonica, which is on Facebook. Okay, a big community, and the people, maybe 3 or 2 guys, asked me when I said this, I'm tongue blocking whole the harp, including this overblower. So how do you articulate it? Because it's too
Yeah.
difficult to do. Because when you slap your tongue on the harp, you can't articulate because it will be then its chordal notes come from if you out your tongue. And I discovered that k you can say from k, okay, and
Okay.
it's done. Okay, and it could be done. Someone told me, I don't remember in the comment, that you can't play the Stevie Wonder stuff because Stevie Wonder is articulating and bending there a little bit, okay? And it can be done on the k sound too.
Yeah.
No problem because it
So
can
is,
be
did
only.
you do that on the k?
No. I did this with the tongue.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it can be done because it's you can't do very fast these things.
But you did that tongue block too?
What?
Did you do that? That was tongue blocking too?
No. It was with the tongue.
Oh, okay.
These was
Yeah.
the with the lips. Only this part. Okay.
I never thought of using the k while tongue blocking. Because, like, still, if I tongue blocked on the diatonic, I'm tongue blocking, but I'm still articulating with my tongue, actually.
Or what?
It's just the tongue. But I'm tongue blocking.
yeah.
But it's
And
more like the middle part of my tongue, kind of.
because some people prefer the throat.
This is me trying to do like k.
Uh-huh.
I would have to practice, I guess. I'm better with.
Can you hear this now? This yesterday I was looking. Jason had the lesson in his Free Friday. How if Pat Ramsey played on third position, okay,
yeah.
but there was also a second position stuff, and I did it on tongue block. This articulating. Jason always articulated this very quickly. This and he had he's playing not that many notes, also many beats there. Okay, and I did this with this technique, this cool sound. Okay, I can show this. Okay. And here,
Kind of works.
and so on, so on. This,
Yeah.
time
Man, that's
after
great
time-
because like you're even though you're tongue blocking, you're like so articulate. Because like many tongue blocking players aren't in that case anymore. Kind of like
I in this time we are living, you can't. How can I this? You can surprise someone. Where is the Konstantin? Where is the Philip Jers? Where is the Jason? You should something think or something do. That's everybody should interest and say, how can you do this? Okay. And I remember I can't do these tongue trills too. Okay, and time after time it come natural
yeah.
and so on.
So like, what are some of your influences outside of harmonica? Like, what kind of music do you enjoy listening to, or like even other influences, other arts?
I was when I was in the maybe 15 years. I was DJ too. Okay, in my city. And the things I know the music, rap music. I know the electro music too. I know the hip hop. It's the rap genre, and the pop music. And I don't listen in a particular one genre. I'm listening kind of many of things because
Yeah.
in one day I'm listening jazz, in one day I'm listening Prince, this Funkadelic and this Prince or this guys, and another day I'm listening Lady Gaga or something. I'm listening in everything. Okay,
Yeah, I see.
because but mostly of maybe funk.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that
which you
definitely
like?
makes sense.
Which music do you like? Which genre do you like?
Me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like to listen to pop music from all over the world.
Yes.
You know, like what's
Yes.
popular over there. Doesn't matter
Yeah.
if it's Brazil or somewhere in Africa, Arabic, Indian, Asian. Just like what they got on the charts, like pop music.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
of course, like I'm happy if it's like actual like if they include if their culture is included in the music. That's what I like to listen to. I'm not interested in South Korean music that sounds like American pop music, you know. That's kind of yeah.
Yeah.
But as soon as there's like some interesting sort of fusion going on and their
Yeah.
different styles are kind of combined, that's
Mhm.
the stuff that's interesting. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm just
Oh,
into music production and mixing, so I'm just like listening to specific mixing engineers I love too. Like whatever they are mixing, I'm like listening to that stuff, and that's also how I discover some new music.
mhm. How much time you are playing the chromatic harmonica, Konstantin?
I don't know, not too much. I think I got it because I wanted to play some blues in D minor, just
Ah,
like Dennis Grunling. Like that was my first
oh, oh.
kind of inspiration to get a chromatic, and then I never played it again. And then only when I started to enjoy some Arabic music, I picked it up
Ah,
again. And then it was just me transcribing some
yeah,
instrumental parts of some songs. And it wasn't
yes,
me
yes.
practicing scales or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, but like now there are definitely some young chromatic players who are focusing on the chromatic that I really enjoy listening to, and their tone.
But
So
how do you play this uh, Danish grooving stuff with guitar? You can play this now?
yeah, I don't have a chromatic here that I can show on stream though.
Uh-huh. Because Danish grooving in the blues side, in the traditional blues chromatic like William Clark or I very often listen and break down his solos, but I want to play in all keys. Okay, like
Yeah.
Seagull and these players does this, and this is what I can I play something by from Danish repertoire.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Man, yeah, it's crazy because like even though it's just like from your phone and stuff, I can tell how big your tone is, you know?
Yeah, yeah. People told me tells me when I'm playing or jam session.
Oh yeah.
That I'm a very expressive player because I'm playing when I'm practicing at home. I'm playing like I'm in the concert, okay, and I'm in the blues bar or something like that because I have a very big passion of this instrument because I'm not lazy and I'm not trying. I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And every time I try to put my soul in the harmonica.
You think that's easier for you because you're an actor?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I'm an actor. I discussed this earlier.
Yeah.
It's when you are coming on. I know this how to put my emotions in the character's line. Okay, but in the music, it's very different. Okay, but because music, it's another thing.
Yeah.
It's about for me. It's storytelling. Whether I am on the theater stage or in a dimly light club or something, I'll try to tell story, okay, without words. And harmonica gave me a voice when I did not have one, okay. And music helps me express emotions through this that words often can't.
Yeah. Yeah, trying to think. Actors that play harmonica and the other way around. Bruce Willis, right? I think he plays some harmonica. But besides that,
In
sure.
acting, it's another feeling, but with harmonica, it's different. It's cuts deeper. Okay, it creates a silent but powerful dialogue between me and the audience. Okay, because when you are playing on the concert or in the jam session, people mostly don't know what is melodic minor stuff.
Yeah, of course.
What is diminished chord, what is half diminished, what is seventh chord. They don't know, even they don't know what is overflowing or control because they don't know what is diatonic harmonica and chromatic harmonica.
Yeah.
They only need this strong bridge between them and between artists.
Yeah.
Okay?
And that's something musicians can forget sometimes, you know? Because like living in this musician bubble, you feel like, yeah, I mean, people know, you know, like the people you communicate with, your band members, they know that stuff. But like the audience doesn't care at all.
Yeah.
Just because you're surrounded by so many musicians doesn't mean that, yeah, you can compare your audience to that. Yeah, and I also like that you're doing quite a lot of these double stops that are kind of dirty, and more people do this also on the 6/0 draw, adding the 7, right?
Yeah, it's very crunchy. Oh, it's very crunchy.
Yeah.
When I first hear this, it was William Clark's song "Must Be Jelly." It's written in. He plays on the two harps there, and the song is in the key of D. And the first time I hear this crunchy six throat vibrato style, this song is like, if I remember this, no. And when I first hear this, wow, it's really got me because it was very minor stuff.
Yeah.
And it was from the soul. This.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
And I saw this stuff in your reggae because I like this.
Yeah, I think I do it so often now. I mean, all the double stops, because like it's such a strength of the harmonica,
Yes.
and it's nice to highlight some notes. And I mean, yeah, that's the strength of the harmonica, the bluesiness. Like, and if you can kind of make use of that in other genres too, that's pretty cool. Because like both, it can also be soft and nice and beautiful playing double stops, right? So
Yeah.
it can also
James
be
Carter. Yes, yes.
can be nice and soft.
Yes, yes, it's cool. And once I was in the studio where we recording song, and there is the sound manager or sound director. I don't know English how it would be. And when I starting things like melodic minor stop blues, he said to me, "No, no, no, I don't need this. I want Bob Dylan."
Yeah. That's what it is. That's how it is in the studio with the harmonica.
Yeah.
I remember I had to play a melody that went something like this. So I played it with like single notes, but then they were like, "We need like something dirtier. Like, don't play that well. Like, don't hit single notes, right?"
Mhm.
So then I had to do something like that, right? And then they were like, "This is perfect."
Yes, 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 because they know only the sound.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's what they had in their minds. And I mean, it was also like acoustic guitar and like country kind of vibe, maybe. It was a good fit. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Then I remember about 3 years ago, I started this chordal things, but very advanced chordal things. Okay, this. Mm, this kind of things with chugging and
Yeah. That sounds so good. That sounds also so defined. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe you can do this well too, because like being an actor, you must be good at speaking clearly and loudly. You know?
yeah, 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 yeah.
That's so
Because
important.
yes, 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 yes. Because I tell you that in Germany, when I was touring for my job, German theater is like we are speaking now. Okay, very natural, like movie. Okay, movie acting. But in the our theater is audition is the big stage there where can be 800 or 900 person who are looking for in my premiere when I have this the first performance. It's called a premiere, okay?
Yeah.
And there is a 900 people, treated like opera house, okay? And you have no this microphone or something like this, and the acting style is like if you saw Greek old tragedies. Okay, it's
Yeah.
very because the amphitheater there in the Athens and the metropolis Acropole, there were no microphones in the past. Okay, and they were filled this.
Of course. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. And once I was there, and their acoustic is so crazy that when you're doing this, in the end of this acropole, you can hear this, like, okay,
Right.
very cool. And you should, in my theater especially, our actors is always in the exercising and so on, because there is not only to how to say word, it's acting too with the physical side. Okay?
Yeah.
It's very difficult. But now I'm actually about 19 years now, and it's for me like to drink water.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's physically demanding too. Like, you must be fit. You must be doing a lot of sports and stuff too.
Yeah. Because that's why I have the time I'm playing the harmonica. Because in the theater, you can't be in the main role all the time. Because it's very dangerous at first. Because your brain needs to rest. Okay? And I have time from last performance to another, and I'm playing the harp, and my mind is in the like I'm exercising my mind, okay, with these scales, arpeggios, and I'm in good condition every time.
Right. Can you teach me something in your language?
Okay. What do you want to teach you?
I don't know, just something easy, like
Hello. Hello, for example, hello.
hello is easy, yeah.
Hello is in my language Gamarjuba.
Oh, that's long. So that's Tarmajuba.
Gamarjuba, yes. Kargi, good, is Kargi. Kargi.
Kargi.
Good. Good boy is Kargi Bichi.
That sounds like something different, but yeah. How about harmonica? What's harmonica in Georgian?
Harmonica is harmonica.
Okay.
Okay, and music is musica.
Okay.
And this.
And what's like my name is Konstantin.
Mem Kuya Konstantin.
Mem
Kuya
Konstantin.
Konstantin, yes. Because we have this letter, or I don't know what it's like
Oh yeah.
This kind of things, and it's very difficult for foreigners to figure out for our language. Okay, that's it.
Nice, yeah. Man, that was awesome. We talked about a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I put like quite a few links into the description box. Like your Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok.
Yes.
Something else?
Yes, I saw it. And how many people are watching now?
Not too many anymore. It's getting late, man. How about the best way of staying updated on your stuff? Like, are you most active on Instagram, TikTok?
On Facebook.
On Facebook, actually.
I was active about a year ago. I was active. And Facebook, mostly. Okay. But I only post something and go out.
Okay.
I don't like, even when I open my eyes in the morning, I don't like to search phone. I'm searching and I'm looking in the phone about 2 or 3 hours in the midday, okay, or 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock. And before the sleeping, I don't like to scroll something.
Yeah, that's healthy.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah. Thank you for joining us. So we got the Reggae Challenge coming up on Tuesday. So that fits right in before I go to Berlin for the FEN Master Workshops. That's together with Philip Jers and Victor Puertas from Spain.
Yeah.
He's giving a masterclass there too. It's the
Yes,
first
I
time
know.
for me giving a multi-day masterclass. So, yeah, excited about this. The next Hohner Live will be sometime in June together with Dan Murphy. He was on Germany's Got Talent on TV a few weeks ago.
Really?
And yeah, he's the TikTok beatbox harmonica guy.
Yeah. And he won this challenge?
No. He was just
No.
there for like one. I'm not sure. I'm gonna talk to him about the show. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I didn't see it live. I just
Very risky to go in this kind of talent show with harmonica, because it's I don't know what's happening there, because
yeah, it's weird. He's gonna share his experiences.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what's coming up. Everybody, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gagi, for joining us.
Thank you. It was good. Yes.
See you all next time. Bye bye.
My lady, you know me no give up on you never. Wanna be with you forever, 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 forever. Oh baby, where we they go? Now forward and far, backward never. Them they pray make we run down never, 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 never. I'ma get back, low. Girl, you're the best I know. Our next move, they never know. They never know. Money go jack, low. Girl, you're the best I know. Our next move, they never know. They never know. They never know. They never know. Without you, baby, the journey go too rough. So you know, girl, I be feeling this love. Even when I'm down, you wonder waiting this up. It's not blessing, I'ma no be luck. Baby, nobody fit there like you.